it back. So I definitely think we can start to run the casino now. They're not like guaranteed losses. Will we survive this one? Yes, no. Honestly, I think you get like 5 minutes. Why not? Why not? Feed my addiction. How about you feed my Frankenstein? Let's go. How much is Mortaccio? He's 700. I'll unlock this fool. And then I'm going to go power up. And let's get... Honestly, let's get some more growth. That seems like a great investment. More touch me. And put me back on the forest. We got to beat the forest level at some point. Mortaccio's pure ass? What are you talking about? He's a skeleton on a peloton. Mods, what is this bet? Listen, you Poindexter. Obviously, we're going to die to Dracula if we live, okay? You know what it means. Like, will we survive to 30 minutes? Let me get fire wands because I love spinach. He's too high skill for you? What are you talking? You literally just walk. I'm honestly one of the best walkers out there. I would put my summer 2022 step counter up against, not anybody in chat, because I know there's people here that work like, you know, outside jobs and stuff like that. I would put it up in the top 10% though. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think I'm one of the best walkers in the game right now. How many steps a day? Well, like almost, like under 3,000 on weekdays. But then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like 20,000 each. I'm a dog walker. Okay, obviously you're gonna beat me. If you're not a dog walker, if you're just like a normal person, no disrespect. I hike for my job. Okay, obviously I'm not going to beat you if you hike for your job, okay? Okay, what does the tome synergize with, and what does the spellbinder synergize with? Tome is wand. Okay, that's right. And spellbinder is Bible. But cooldown's very good. Okay. So we want wands. We want magical wands. Yes. 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 I stand by it. What the heck is Toronto's box? Do not take it. Do not take it. Okay, 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 okay. It's a cursed item. Pomarola is the garlic synergy, so we do that. You do not test sidewalks for a living. You probably work in IT, okay? Which is fine. I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, like, why are you on the internet pretending? By the way, we have a mutual friend. I don't want to put her on blast. But she works for a big company in Vancouver. She texted my wife and she said, "Holy cow, one of my coworkers is wearing your husband's merch right now." And then my wife said, "What does he do for work?" And she said, "He's in the IT department." And I was like, "Of course he is." I know my audience. He's not on the sales team. He's not in the C-level executive suite or anything like that. Of course he's in the IT department. He's providing critical infrastructure to keep the business afloat, which coincidentally just means 90% of his time at work is downtime spent browsing Slashdot and Hacker News, which is fine. It's fine. That other 10% is what pays the salary. I understand. I'm a tech consultant. It checks out. This is the least clueless I've ever been. Nobody's, well, I shouldn't say nobody. Few people are going to work as, like, you know, an HVAC installation technician. And they're like, hold on, let me put on twitch.tv/northernlion audio only so I can be insulted and condescended to while I do, like, real work. Some people, sure, but not too many. +2, +2. Mortaccio, can you do some damage? I understand you're fighting, like, you know, skeletons here, but, you know, I'm driving the bus. I do, like, 3 hours of work a week. Honestly, and I think that, like, even, like, 5 or 6 years ago, I probably would have been like, this is everything wrong with the current world. But now, I'm like, I love that for you. That seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna +2 you on that one. Yeah, don't tell anybody else. You need to participate in the adult charade of just constantly humble bragging about how busy you are instead. But, like, I am happy for you. I think if you have, like, a job you're very passionate about, you should be, like, you should work as much as you want to work, which is probably more than you should. But if you just have a job that kind of, like, you mildly like or tolerate, then, you know, I support your desire to only work 3 hours a week and just, you know, be like a normal person in the rest of your time and not be defined by your career necessarily. That makes sense to me. Yeah, listen, I hate to even bring this up because it's too easy to farm, like, +2s with this. But, like, people have been talking a lot about quiet quitting. Why is no one talking about being quiet fired? Which is when, like, your company lies to you and tells you that it makes you believe that you have a chance for upward movement, but actually they're just going to keep you mired in the same position, the same salary for the rest of your life until you eventually get tired of it and leave. What percentage of the world is quiet fired right now and getting gaslit into thinking they can't quiet quit? Hold on. These are all bad, right? What do I take here? I need help. Clock Lancet gets OP later. I'd say armor for future rune tracer. I'd say knife. Alright, it turns out they're all bad. Let me get armor, because at least that gives me a good thing to look for in the future. I can look for rune tracer later. Don't hit me. I was glancing. Chad is baiting you. I will say, as soon as I took armor, 90% of the comments said Clock Lancet. They really do be your own sometimes. That's okay, though. Yeah, I don't have rerolls for whatever reason. I don't know. My dad wants to vacation in Vancouver for 2 days. It's a 14-hour drive. Hold on, let's take a look at this one. Do I talk him out of it, or are there things to do in Vancouver that make it worth it? I mean, I would not do like me personally, I would not do a 14-hour drive to stay in Vancouver for 2 days. But it also depends where you're coming from, I think. Like, if you're coming from like the middle of Alberta or something, it's just mine, and I don't want to betray BC here, but I feel like you'd be better off taking a much shorter drive and just seeing some of the beautiful sights in Alberta. I love Vancouver, but at the same time, like, a 14-hour drive is very time intensive. Especially if it's 14 hours each way, or like is it 7 hours and then 7 hours back. You'd be better off If you just want to go to a city, maybe just go to Calgary instead. If you want to see nature, maybe go to, you know, I'm sure you're aware of Banff and Lake Louise, but like, I don't think you're gonna find it's worth the 14-hour drive just to be in Vancouver. We just booked the Alaska Disney cruise from Vancouver for next year. Anything we should do in Vancouver while we're there? Honestly, just do what everybody else did in Vancouver. Be very scared of the downtown environment and talk about it all week as if it's the most exciting thing that's ever happened to anybody else on the crew. Did you see? And then and I was so scared, and they asked me if I had any change, and I know it's insane out there. Listen, okay? Hold on. I don't have an answer. I'm just being smug, I guess. What are we... maybe we just upgrade Spellbinder. No. You upgrade one so you can get your evolution as quickly as possible. Yeah. Hey, someone threw a rock through my bus window a couple weeks ago. Like, you're not TransLink. They threw a rock through a window of the bus you were on. It's not your bus. I'm not saying it wasn't scary, but like, let's not act like you gotta foot the bill. Meanwhile, I got my barbecue cover stolen, and I had to go to Canadian Tire and buy a new one. You don't hear me complaining about it. Bible is Spellbinder. This is correct, right? Yes. Okay, send it. Send it. It's a family vacation. We're visiting from somewhere else, so it's exciting for him. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I think if you're, as bizarre as it sounds, if you're from if you're from out of the continent, and a 14-hour drive in a foreign country is a thing of like, it's kind of exotic to you to begin with because, you know, you don't live there, then yeah, maybe it's worth it. It's kind of, because at some point, like, when you're in a different part of the world, like, everything just becomes, like, American Truck Simulator, right? You're like, holy cow, it was like that when I lived in South Korea. Like, just getting off at a different subway stop than usual was, like, exotic. Whoa, look at how different things are in Banwaldong versus at Shinmai. It's crazy here, dude. I don't recognize any of the Kimbap Jungkooks. Like, this is nuts. So in that case, I would say send it. But honestly, if the driving is like part of the fun, you should like drive up to Vancouver, spend a day, and then do like another 2 hours up the Sea to Sky Highway, which is actually a beautiful drive. Then go spend like a night in Whistler, and then drive back to Vancouver and have like dinner there. For adding 2 extra hours to your drive, you'll get a beautiful scenic drive on the Sea to Sky Highway. Spend the night in a resort town. You'll get to drive it back the other way, and it'll make the first 90% of the drive feel worth it for sure. That's my advice. Wait, no. I wasn't talking to the family going on the cruise. If you're going, listen, okay. If you're going on I was talking to the one that's from out of continent. If you're going on the Disney cruise, you should, I don't know, just stay in like a hotel or something like that because you got a toddler, right? You don't want to. I mean, you know how it is. You got a lot of moving parts. 2 adults traveling anywhere, they have like 2 carry-on bags. 2 adults and a toddler, they have like 2 carry-on bags and 5 suitcases. You don't want to lug all that stuff around. Rent a car. You just stay in a hotel downtown and go to the cruise terminal like in the morning. Maybe spend an extra day in the city, eat some delicious food, then go on the cruise. But sorry, I got my bits crossed there. I apologize. I watch your videos in my police cruiser and make the people I arrest watch you too. Okay, listen, officer, that's stealing. Hey, can you at least make them open the Twitch channel on like their own device? Otherwise, 2 people are watching, but I'm only getting 1 view on the view counter. That's illegal to me, in my opinion. Such as... Hey, NL, there's a cop here. Are you gonna fillet him? Listen. That was one time, and it was only because there were 16 cops here at the same time, okay? That was a special scenario. That's not like an everyday occurrence. Plus, I'm sick. So Dr. Christine Tam doesn't want me to engage in any unprotected fellatio. I'd have to go build a custom-made glory hole in order to stay adequately socially distanced, okay? And I'm not that handy. I want the chest. 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 I want it. I want it. That was not worth it. I think I'm in trouble, man. How am I gonna get out of here? See ya. Oh, I'm just gonna walk away, apparently. I'm back. How did you die? Josh, I wish I could tell you that I knew the answer. But, like, honestly, there were too many enemies. I couldn't, I just couldn't kill them fast enough. It's a book. I died from a lack of living. Ain't that the truth? Sad story, too. Lightning me? Book, book, book. So true. Take Bible, please. Get a chicken, please. I believed in you. Dude, I got upgraded garlic. Nothing can kill me for like at least another 30 seconds, okay? I'm set. More garlic. Always evolve your weapon. Yeah, that's the ticket, man. You think I don't know how to play Vampire Survivors? Here's the thing, everybody thinks that I'm bad at this game. It's just because I don't have the upgrades that I used to have. You got 500 hours, you start with infinite HP, you can come back from the dead like 5 times and stuff like that. I'm playing the game the way like it's meant to be played. I'm playing on hard mode. This is Heat 36. You don't understand what it's like. You guys are playing on Elon mode right now, where as soon as you spawn into the game, your dad owns an emerald mine. I'm playing on normie mode, where he just has like an upper middle class stable career and is like very attentive and loving, okay? It's not the same. The chips are stacked against me. Always go duplicate. I know that. I know that. Always go Bible. Always go Bible. And is 6 feet tall. You don't know how emasculating it is that you're when your father's taller than you are, okay? What do you get when you cross a socially maladapted outcast with a father who's 2 inches taller than you? You disgust me, Murray. One bad growth spurt. I honestly think that maybe, like, my genes have the ability to be 5'10", or to be 6 foot, but I'm only 5'10" because my diet from age, like, 10 to 14 was basically just, like, Wonder Bread salami sandwiches and wheat thins. I think I left 2 inches on the table by not eating right as an adolescent. I shouldn't have eaten so many Nabisco snacks, man. Too many Nature Valley granola bars. My girlfriend wants to know your thoughts on if sheets are necessary. What do you... Okay, like... They're necessary, like, not on an animal level. Like, you can survive without sheets. But are they necessary in the sense that I think it's like a bare minimum standard of quality and comfort for me to go to sleep? Yes. Like, I respect myself enough that sheets are a requirement. Like, if I was staying over at a friend's house, and they were like, here's the guest bed, and it was just like a bare mattress with no sheets, like no top sheet, no duvet, I would be like, I would stay at a hotel, and I would probably, I mean, I would tell the story on the stream for sure. Because that shit is kind of like insulting, right? I could see Josh doing that? Absolutely not. Josh, you see what they think about you? I bet Josh would have the utmost hospitality. He might give me, like, some funny sheets. Like, he might be like, check it out, you can have my Adventure Time sheets or something like that. But he wouldn't give me a bed with no sheets. Why do you need a duvet? Because it's comfortable. Like, what's the... I'm not trying to cheat the system. Like, you don't have to go out and, like, buy a new duvet or whatever. But, like, it's just bare minimum, okay? If I'm staying over at your house, I'm going to be honest, okay? Maybe this makes me a snob. Even if I'm staying over at your house by myself, I expect a twin bed, okay? That's in my rider. I've slept on a single bed before. I'm not... if I had to, if I got enlisted or drafted into the military, sure. But I want at least a twin bed. One pillow with a clean pillowcase, mattress with a mattress cover, and a duvet. It doesn't need to have any other sheets on it. Mattress cover, duvet, pillow, pillowcase, twin bed. That's good enough. I would consider myself thrilled. What about a pullout? A pullout is like, that's like twin bed size. I wouldn't be mad about that. I'm done sleeping on those metallic folding cots, though. I respect myself too much. What about a couch? It's not your fault. I'm envious of people that can sleep that easily. I don't think I could fall asleep on a stranger's couch at age 33. Now, I slept in definitely more fucked up situations when I was like 19. When I was like heavily intoxicated and also very tired. But like Josh and I have stayed in hotel rooms where we slept 3 people to a double bed. Like 3 fully grown adult men. We've also slept in situations where there was a hotel room with 2 double beds and 8 fully grown men sleeping in the room. So 3 people slept in each bed. 1 person slept on the floor and 1 person slept in the bathtub. That being said, I gotta tell you, it's an easy way to stay in downtown Toronto for like $9 a night. The morning routine gets a little complicated though. Who got the bathtub? I took the floor the first night. I can't sleep in the bathtub. That would ruin my spine. I remember sleeping on the floor. It was like the end of December. Sleeping on the floor, downtown Toronto. We got like the AC on because there's 8 men in the hotel room. I'm right next to the window. It's got no insulation because the hotel was built in like 1920. I got hypothermia. Those were the days, in some ways. Anyway. Yeah, I think sheets are necessary. I mean, they're not necessary like in a mammalian sense. But to feel like a human being, yeah. Yeah, I think so. We want weapons. Like we sleep pretty minimalistic. Mattress cover, 2 pillows, duvet. That's it. And honestly, it's nice. I hate the way you phrased it, by the way. You said, my girlfriend wants to know your opinion because she thinks you'll agree with her. So is your girlfriend the degenerate that also insults me by thinking like I'm a piece of garbage? You think that I'm a grown man with a retirement fund and a spouse and a child that I raise, you know, with good values, and I sleep on an uncovered mattress like an 18-year-old college student? Answer me. Answer me. Answer me, Walt. No? Okay, someone said it's the chatter that doesn't think they should have to change the sheets. And the girlfriend wants him to change the sheets guaranteed. That does sound like, it sounds like the most likely. As someone who at one point was like a 23-year-old man myself, that sounds right. Spoiler, the girlfriend is his mom? What are you doing? That's so rude. That's so insulting. You think his mom would stoop to that level? Look, I'm just going. You have to. Listen, what does Nathan Fielder say when he's trying to explain sketch comedy to Angela? You have to exaggerate the bit, or you have to escalate the bit. That's it. I know what sketch comedy is, Nathan. I watched Key and Peele. I need to kill a boss. And then get a chest. Evolve my weapon. And then we're gonna go to Tennessee! Oklahoma! Arkansas! Minnesota! Holy cow, that's a lot of levels, man. What have I done to deserve this? I'm sorry, by the way, that when I breathe in, you can hear my mucus. It's gross for me, too. I promise you that. Oh, dude, it's gold time! Gold fever! Oh, $39? What the hell is this? I made $45 on Gold Fever? That's like nothing. Now I know how gambling streamers feel. When they pump $15,000 into a slot machine and they only win $17,000 on a bonus. More, more, more. Clover? Plus 10? It's like $1 an hour. By the way, can I just say, under my underappreciated joke of the week, I happened to see Dan beat Bayonetta. The final cutscene of Bayonetta is like a 7-minute scene where Bayonetta is just dancing. In chat, I said, dang, she's kind of Napoleon Dynamite with it, though. It elicited no reaction whatsoever. Nobody laughed. Nobody even said, I understood that reference. I was a little slighted. I was a little annoyed. What's the joke? The joke was that her dancing was like a little cringe. It looked like she'd practiced it in her bedroom mirror for like, 100 hours before she got on stage at the school talent show. Bayonetta's not cringe? I don't know if Bayonetta's cringe, because that's like almost the only part of the game I've seen. But that dance, honestly, was a little bit... I mean, she was a little bit Napoleon Dynamite with it. Napoleon became a badass with that dance. Did we see the same movie? They gave him a standing ovation. No, okay, not Haley Duff didn't give him a standing ovation. She was too busy feeling annoyed because it took all the attention away from the Happy Hands Club. But that other girl was impressed? Oh, you mean the one where he spent like 2 hours doing the shading on her upper lip? I must be too old to understand any of this shit. I don't know, you might be too young. Like, being a millennial was basically... Like, if you wanted to be the funniest millennial in your friend group, it's basically just like who has memorized more of the Napoleon Dynamite, Anchorman, and Zoolander scripts, maybe with a little Wedding Crashers thrown in as a kicker. Maybe a little old school now and then. Me making friends as a millennial at any party where I don't know people. You're my boy, Blue! You're my boy! People will be like, holy shit, I'm about to be this guy's best friend. I'm 32, I've never watched any of those. You got some required viewing then. You're 32, you haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite, Anchorman, Wedding Crashers, or Old School? I would have expected like at least 2 of them. Don't bother, they're all bad. They're not all bad, okay? Wedding Crashers is pretty good. Napoleon Dynamite at least has a unique style. Anchorman 1, honestly, I think I could not go back and watch it. I think it would make me cringe to watch Anchorman 1. Like, the comedy is just too, like, mid-2000s pilled. Old School has aged extremely poorly. It doesn't mean it's not funny, but it has aged really, really badly. It's kind of hard for me to believe that I saw it in theaters as, like, a 12-year-old. Like, I went to my childhood dentist, and he was like, what are you doing today? And I said, I'm going to go see Old School after this. That didn't ring any alarm bells? NL, I love you, but you're crazy. Yeah, you're my boy, Blue. You're crazy. We're going streaking! Oh, man. What a movie. What part about Old School has aged badly? They drop a lot of words really early on in the movie that are not considered okay to use anymore. And also, the central plot of the film is that Luke Wilson sleeps with his boss's daughter and doesn't want his boss to find out. His boss's daughter is like a high school senior, I think. Waiting is unwatchable for these reasons. Yeah, I watched Waiting for the first time like a month and a half ago. Now, I'm a sane individual, so I was not like, uh-oh, everybody who liked this movie in 2004 is about to get canceled. But I was like, oh my god. You definitely, like, sometimes people will say you couldn't make this shit anymore, and they'll talk about, like, something like The Hangover. You could definitely make The Hangover now. I mean, they made, like, a Hangover, like, less than 6 years ago. You could not make Waiting anymore. You would end up on, like, the no-fly list. It's a 5-piece? It's a 5-piece? Burp, burp, burp. That's an upgrade, man. Look at that. Tina, come get your dinner, you fat lard. Make yourself a dang quesadilla or something. Do the chickens have large talons? That's like $1 an hour. Napoleon, don't be jealous just because I've been online chatting to hot babes all day. Wait, you forgot the crystals. How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over them mountains? Sorry, I forgot how to speak here. He's hitting reference overload. Your mom goes to college. Great line. Great line. Anyway. Over the mailmen. Sorry. I forgot how to speak English. Napoleon, if you don't like it, you can leave. I see you're drinking 1%. Is that because you think you're fat? Because you're not fat. You could even drink whole milk if you wanted to. Oh, man. I haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite in a long time. There's a chest in the top right. Bro, I'm vibing right now. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'll go to the chest. I'll go see the chest. Think anyone wants a roundhouse kick to the face when I'm wearing these bad boys? Forget about it. Wow, I'm the luckiest man in the world. He's amazing. A crummy commercial? 3 suits of armor? And a magical princess wand. Hey, yo, Aaron. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thoughts on Dodgeball? Yo, Aaron, what are your thoughts on Dodgeball? I saw it in theaters with my parents. I liked it. I don't know if I would still like it, but I liked it at the time. Tell me all your thoughts on Dodge, 'cause I'm on my way to see it. Look at this. I just like Ben Stiller. Like, I feel like I've... The only Ben Stiller shit that I don't like is the stuff that's universally loved. Like The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Where whenever you hear anybody say, like, I watched the best movie last night, it inspired me to change my life, I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm about to hear some shit about The Secret Life of Walter Mitty again. You don't get it, Ryan. He's old, but he longboards. Isn't that inspiring? He takes a flight to Iceland and learns how to longboard. I'm all about... I mean, many people don't know Ben Stiller actually directed The Cable Guy. It's the Ben Stiller, Jack Black, Jim Carrey confluence. How could you not like The Cable Guy? Ben Stiller also has a cameo role as a famous actor who may have killed his twin brother. I think it was an Asian gang or something. I heard them speaking. I think it was Asian. It's an absolutely classic cinema moment. That's why you got to see Severance. Is it like a follow-up to the Cable Guy? Is it like a spiritual successor to The Cable Guy? Is that why everyone loves it so much? Yep. All right, I'll give it a shot then. I always wondered what happened to Chip Douglas at the end of that movie. Hey, Wonkulus Donkulus, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. And Mighty Matme, thank you as well. You're too good to me. You really are. The Cable Guy. The password is... I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's that little thing that... Enough! I can't say that to my mother. Oh, man. What a movie. I could do this all day, man. You say that to her. She's not my mother! Oh, but you're right. You're right. I love it when the blurry man makes references. I'm not blurry on my preview. You should put it on source or something. Holy cow. I might just stand still here. Why not? It's on source. It's okay. There's only 2.5 minutes left. Hi. What if I start going like this? Does that help? Hold on. I bet I can help actually if I just stay completely still. If I just sit here and go. Or maybe if I did this. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's Overwatch 2. Where's my Gordon? Oh, that's not gonna work. I thought we fixed the lag. Apparently not. It's speeding up, dude! 5-piece. Money bag. Who would have thought? I might just take like a little nap or something. Like a quick little 90-second nap. I'm not gonna say anything. If you think I'm gonna say anything, you're crazy. I'm quiet quitting this Vampire Survivors run. It will help if you name 71 rappers right now. Okay, Lil Yachty, ASAP Rocky, Triple Red. Ah, shit. Joe Cole. I can name 2 right off the top. Eminem and Lil Wayne. $50 seconds, huh? You know Aesop Rock? Yeah, Aesop Rock, he's like that rapper that is like, hey, you like rap music? You like how fun it is? You like how it has like soul samples and stuff like that? Well, here's a guy who makes all of his beats out of like the sound of sandpaper scraping across a garbage can. Having fun is cool, but you know, you like all those soul samples on late registration? Here's something that's absolutely nothing like that at all. What if somebody crossed the rhyme of the Edmund Fitzgerald with Illmatic? I got nothing against him! Get out of here, Dracula. You stink. We survived. I also unlocked Croce by defeating 100,000 enemies. I unlocked character customization by filling 50 entries. I obtained 500 gold coins. I evolved the garlic. How about that? How about that? Zendaya is Croce. And LeBron James is Gwangi. Gina Rodriguez is Coca. Common is Stonekeeper. And Zendaya is Michi. I forget the last one every single time. Can I get line? Line? Danny DeVito is Dorgo. And Zendaya is Michi. The line is we pay out the believers. Okay. Listen. We do pay out the believers. We're going to do that Dome Keeper run, but we're not going to do it today. I need to be in a better mental state, okay? Like, my brain is fine. It's just, it has mucus, like, permeating every single neuron right now. I don't know what we're going to play when we come back, but first I got to go to the bathroom and get